Good evening, and thank you all for coming out. Tomorrow will be my 500th day in the district. Someone asked me a question, why am I counting the days? I count the days to try to tell everybody that we have a lot of work to do. I count the days before we get to that spot where we want to be the best in Bergen County that I always talk about. So I will continue to count those days. Someone actually promised me lunch on my 1,000th day. And I don't know if that's a record here, but I still believe with everything that we're doing, we will be the best district in Bergen County. Before I talk about our school counseling status update, just a couple of things that are still moving forward. So at Clarksville School, they're using the footsteps of the Brilliance Act that we talked about, and we're going to be launching it full-blown in about 2 months. But what's interesting about our program that will act is 2 weeks ago, we hit 1 million words learned for students. 1 million words learned for students. And as we're using it, we're seeing this growth. And that's what we're here for, learning and showing growth. We've had a multitude of meetings with our college relationships. We were with Fairleigh Dickinson last week as we move forward, as we develop our pathway classes. We've met with Bergen Community College as we talk about our vocational classes that we'll bring back to our district to offer kids all kinds of programs. Some of the classes we're looking into, Intro to Social Services, which is a class that will introduce students as sophomores with nursing, police, which will be criminal justice, and fire science. So all of those programs will start next year. Our freshman class at Dwight Morrow High School is currently taking an artificial intelligence class, learning how to build drones, repair drones, and those students will receive 3 college credits funded by the Englewood Board of Education. So we are doing things across the spectrum. We're looking at all kinds of schedules. We're looking to revamp our curriculum, which was just revamped, but that's our framework. Where do we go from here is even making it better and better. So if you haven't yet, I ask everyone in the audience to go look at that curriculum. That's where we're starting. And go on Genesis, our student information system, and look at how your children are doing, because there's a lot of hits. And we count, and you'd be amazed how many people are actually looking at things. So the school counseling. So in the last few weeks, there's been extraordinary progress as we look to make the transparency and honest counseling services and advice to students and their parents. We are looking at appropriate and accurate college advice and parental access to current student information in college counseling. And if you haven't done so, if you are a parent of a high school student, I welcome you to come into the high school and meet with our acting guidance staff. They're working very hard, and you'll see a change. So since February 18th, our new interim director of guidance, Mr. Theophilo, and a team of counselors have reviewed 791 transcripts for all students in the 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. Of the 791, 275 students participated in a personal review with each and every counselor. At least 207 courses for students grades 10, 11, and 12 require some type of credit recovery. Required courses that were not scheduled, or courses that were failed and not scheduled to be repeated. Many students earn more than 130 credits. State law is 120 credits to graduate. The Englewood Board of Education asks for 130. And in many cases, they earned more than that. Yet, they did not earn the minimum credits required by category: language arts, mathematics, science, social studies. 198 students, 9 through 12, required schedule corrections for physical education and health. Students identified as deficient in physical education or health credits have been provided with the opportunity to participate in credit recovery. All of the students who are deficient in credits will receive the opportunity to earn credits free of charge via our online course system that is offered by Pearson Education Grad. All of the students in grades 9, 10, 11, and 12 who are credit deficient will begin to be online credit. And the reason why we chose online credit is that we can track every seat time, amount of minutes every student is on that system. All seniors participated in presentations provided by the guidance department that included a review of graduation requirements, how GPAs are calculated, and credit calculations. They all received a copy of all of the senior transcripts, except Academy Grade 12 English credits, which are being done through grad point. In many cases, they were short seat time. All juniors who require credit recovery have been enrolled in GradPoint and will attend presentations starting this Monday, as provided by the Guidance Department. Those presentations will include a review of all graduation requirements, calculations the same way, and credit calculations, so students will know exactly where they are, what they're going to be missing, what they need to take for this year. Our goal is to have all of the students by the end of this school year on track for graduation. In addition, Naviance, a program where all of the schools in Bergen County are currently using regularly. All students and parents from Dwight Morrow and the academies now have Naviance accounts. A letter will be sent home with registration cards so that all the parents will have access to this. Every child finally has it. That program was purchased in 2007. Not everyone was using it. In fact, up until last year, when you logged on to Naviance, it said, "Welcome class of 2011." So we paid for training, and now we're making sure everyone is using it. And we have a team that's putting it together. Brown, would you like to continue with the rest of the updates?
And since that week where school was off and the guidance staff and Mr. Kravitz and others spent those days in district in the common room helping and seeing nearly 300 students, we're in deep gratitude to a few people who I want to mention. But in a moment, and I'll do that in a moment, I want to talk about some of the things in the last 2 weeks which the staff, Mr. Kravitz, has put together to further remediate some of the issues and to advance education. There is a new guidance website, http://dmaeguidance.weebly.com, and we'll share that with you again, where there's a link on our website, which was created in the last 2 weeks. It is a wealth of information to current students and their families. It was designed by our staff that just came in to provide a significant amount of information to both students, current students in the high school, and their parents. And it was designed specifically that it could be done together with parents. And the focus is that to provide transparency to parents to understand what their children are doing, and that they can follow online, at work, wherever they can have an internet connection, to see how to navigate the system. That's done, and that's running, and that is up within the last 2 weeks. Forthcoming, there are a number of things that we've decided that we have to do, including the creation of a post-secondary planning guide, which is being finalized. And these issues will be brought to the full board for their review and then approval. There is a completed post-secondary curriculum from 6 to 12 that will be put in front of the board for their approval. We also have a school counseling internship program in place with Montclair State University School of Counseling. It's an internship program where they will also provide interns into our system on school counseling for free. And there are a number of things in terms of new policies that will be created, and particularly policies related to school counseling, policies related to accountability, policies and practices, and related to a new internal accounting system, internal audit system that will allow the board to have insight into whether or not board policies are being followed and how they're being followed. And to do that in an independent way where information will be transparent to us and allow insight at the board level to understand what's going on with the policies that we've passed and will pass. Now to the thank yous. That week was scheduled to have a week off and the school closed down. But we didn't close down schools. All students are on vacation. We had guidance staff come in, headed by Jamie, our new interim director of guidance, and Mr. Kravitz. And they were here for 12 hours plus a day. And I first have to thank Mr. Kravitz for your diligence and your energy for being here for those hours. And of course, Jamie Chiapolo and his counseling team. I was there several times throughout the day, each day, to check in on them, ask them how it was going, and I had an opportunity to meet many people. Of course, the principal there, Mr. Miltier, was extraordinarily helpful during that week. Mark Tavican and his colleagues were extraordinarily helpful during that week. I'd be remiss if I didn't thank Barry Harris and Mr. White, who was in the back there, who were extremely helpful throughout that week. Again, we were supposed to be closed, but we were open, and the security staff helped coordinate traffic during the week that we were closed and facilitated even through Saturday. That Saturday, the last Saturday before we came back to school. And so thank you, you're here, Mr. White, I want to thank you personally for your help. And our secretarial staff who were put to work, perhaps on when they didn't think they were going to be put to work to help with some emergencies. Ms. Cece, thank you very much for pitching in to help out. And Ms. Shalonda McGill for pitching in to help out. And even Ms. Winnie also pitching in. And lastly, Ms. Ebony Fanfan, who has always throughout this process worked diligently in helping to put together over the summer, all the way through last week, the transfer of data. And I will say, as we all know, because they're in the minutes, which was just approved from our last board meeting, perhaps she was wrongly much maligned. And we knew, and now everyone knows, that she was diligent in doing her work. And we appreciate her work, and I'd like to publicly thank her. And with that, we'll open up the privilege of the floor before we go back into closed session to handle some emergent issues that dealt with parents and students